2, bananas enter. 1, leaves a wax layer. Today we are kicking off a brand new series, Wax Wars Wednesday, and this week it's Battle of the Bananas. We'll be deciding which banana reigns supreme. In the left corner, we have the warm, cozy bakery classic, Banana Nut Bread. And in the right corner, we have the fruity, sweet, candied Bananaberry. Now, the rules are simple. I'll be warming both bars in the same room, in the same warmers for the same amount of time. And I'll be judging them based on scent appeal, strength, throw, longevity, and overall vibe and versatility.
Yeah, April the wax queen, crown made of smoke. Drip game, heavy scents hit, no joke. Candles lit, the room's a kaleidoscope.
First up is Banana Nut Bread. So this is ripe bananas, nuts, and spices, and I really love this one. Yes, it's just a very warm, cozy bakery type of a scent. Now, you do get a lot of that ripe banana, and it is a very candied, sweet banana. It's not authentic, but then you do have like the nuances of the toasted nuts and like the sweet, gentle spices. I would say it's more kind of like bakery cinnamon type of a spice. And then I think there is some brown sugar in here as well. It's just almost like a caramelized sugar type of a scent. Very warm, cozy bakery type of a vibe. Yes, and it really does smell like warm banana nut bread straight out of the oven. So I love this one. And on scent appeal, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. So let's talk about strength. And I did put the entire bar in my office amongst 4 different warmers. And at peak intensity, I would give it, I would say it was like a medium plus, and I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 ranking. So now let's talk about longevity. So as soon as I put banana nut bread in the warmers, I could smell it right away. And at the 1 hour mark, it was very room filling. I could definitely smell it. I would say it was about a medium plus at that point. At the 4 hour mark, it was still chugging right along. I would say again, a medium plus. And then at the 8 hour mark, I came back in, and to me, I could kind of start smelling a little bit of the nuts. Still got a lot of that sweet banana, but I could kind of, start smelling the nuts. And to me, it started to be more like an authentic banana bread versus, just that sweet candied type of banana. I would say that it was about a medium at that point. And then I came back at the 24-hour mark, and it probably dipped down to about a light plus. I could still smell it in the room. Again, it was just a very sweet banana bakery type of a scent. Just overall, a very warm, cozy, banana creamy type of a scent. So for longevity, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. So let's talk about throw. And when I say throw, I just mean like how room filling was it, and could I smell it anywhere in the house? So it was quite room filling for me. When I had the office door open, it was wafting out of the office into the hallway, so I could smell it, creeping out of here. It was a very saturated bakery type of a scent. So for throw, I'm gonna rank this as an 8 out of 10. All right, now let's talk about vibe and versatility, like just the overall feel and where you might wanna warm this and maybe what time of the year. So for the vibe, I would say this is a very cozy, warm bakery type of a scent. I think it would be great during the daytime, great during a cozy evening. It'd be fantastic if it was raining outside. I think it's light enough in the bakery aspect where it's not like so heavy that you could warm it during the summer as well. Again, overall, just a very warm, cozy, inviting type of a scent. I would put this one in the kitchen. I'd put it in an office. I think you could warm it in a living room or a bedroom, probably not a bathroom. And again, I feel like this is a very year-round type of a scent because it is a true, authentic bakery. So for vibe and versatility, I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. Now let's talk about Bananaberry. So this is banana pudding, sliced strawberries, ice cream, and sweet fruit taffy. And I love this one too, you guys. Oh yeah, so this to me is like a banana strawberry smoothie. I definitely get a lot of that banana, especially on cold. There is a little tiny bit of strawberry and quite a bit of vanilla, but mostly that candied banana scent. This is just a very fun type of a scent, very candied-like, very juvenile, very spring summer. I do love this one. And it really is like almost like a banana split too, like during the summertime. It's one of my favorites. So scent appeal for me, again, I'm gonna say a 10 out of 10. So let's talk about strength. This was a good performer as well. Again, I put it in the entire room amongst all 4 warmers. And I would say at peak intensity, it was about a solid medium plus. So I'm gonna give Bananaberry a 7 out of 10 for strength. Now let's talk about longevity. So this one, again, as soon as it hit the warmers, it filled up the space. At the 1 hour mark, it was very room filling. I would say it was about a medium plus. So I would say it was like a 7 out of 10 at the 1 hour mark. At the 4 hour mark, when I checked back, again, it was still going right along, about a medium plus still. And then at the 8 hour mark, I kind of felt like I could get some of that strawberry nuances coming out a little bit more. I mean, there was still banana, but I kind of feel like the strawberry was coming out just a little bit and a lot of that creamy, yummy vanilla. And it kind of dipped down to about a medium at that point. At the 24 hour mark, I came back and again, I could still smell it quite well. I would say it was maybe like a light plus at that point. Lots of creamy vanilla, not so much strawberry anymore, and I could still smell the banana. So for longevity, I'm gonna give Bananaberry a 7 out of 10. Now let's talk about Throw. So again, Bananaberry was very room filling. When I had the office door open, I could smell the scent, coming out of the office, going into the hallway. So good. That just yummy candy banana strawberry scent. Very saturated, very fruity, very creamy and candied-like. So for Throw, I'm gonna give Bananaberry an 8 out of 10. So now let's talk about vibe and versatility. So to me, this is a very great scent for the daytime. I think it's just a very fun, fruity, candied, maybe a little juvenile type of a scent. I think this is perfect for like the spring and summer. I would warm this during the fall, winter, but I'm not sure if most other people would. I think it's great for the kitchen, for the living room, for an office, for a bedroom. Again, probably wouldn't warm this in a bathroom. So I'm gonna give Bananaberry a 9 out of 10 for versatility and overall vibe. Drum roll, please. And the winner with 42 points is Banana Nut Bread. So you guys, this was such a close one. Bananaberry came at a very close second with 41 points. They're both outstanding banana scents. They're both club worthy in my opinion. I love them both. They're both good performers, but I just had to give it to Banana Nut Bread because it is an authentic bakery type of a scent. And I do feel like most people would be able to warm Banana Nut Bread year round, no matter, if it's day or night, summer, winter, fall, spring. I think this one's just a little more versatile. So that is my final verdict, but I want to know from my inner circle, which one do you prefer? Are you team Banana Nut Bread or are you team Bananaberry? And make sure you are subscribed because next week we will be battling it out with the Battle of the Pink Bars. Thank you and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.